Hey folks! Welcome back to Let's Play Burrow Build. I'm your host CPC Gamer, and you might just be wondering, CPC Gamer, why are you on the roof of your house? Well sir, I remembered, at about the same time that somebody told me, how to make the vines grow on the little trellis that I built. Now you see, vines will only grow on full blocks, and I was trying to get them to grow on half blocks. But now that I've filled it in, I can put the vines down. Now these guys will slowly grow down until they reach the ground, and hopefully provide a little bit more shade for the mushroom farm. And whether they do or do not, they will look pretty great, and that's the best that we can hope for. It's a shame I ended with more spare slabs. I wonder, can I hit my cactus from up here? Oh, yes I can! Excellent! Oh, and that creeper didn't go away yet, so let's go deal with him. And it's a pretty handy turn of events that I had to adjust my build, because that will serve as a balcony for the second floor of my house, if ever I decide to build one. Do you have anything that you want to add to this conversation, Mr. Creeper? Wait, really? Not even going to aggro? Well, that is fine by me. I mean, I have no idea what kind of range the creepers have. Like, I've walked right up to one and killed it with a sword before now, and it didn't even notice me doing it. And I should probably put a bridge there or something, because I keep falling down in that little pit. Now, you'll have to excuse me for a second, because I am doing business! Yes, I am trading for emeralds like there is no tomorrow. Just gonna go and put those to the rest, and then we can actually get to the point of today's video. There we go. So we begin by taking 6 iron ingots, and... yes, there it is right at the top. I'm gonna take 2 coal. After that, we continue with some crafting. We require some sticks, which in turn will mean that we can build ourselves a new shovel, because my current one looks all set to break. And yes, that's the one, some torches. Now lastly, we need an iron helmet, because I need all the protection that I'm going to get for what I'm going to be doing. Right, how am I looking? Oh, nice! Look at that, my guy looks like he's wearing a riot helmet or something. That's a pretty good pick, game. And you know what? I have some spare sticks and all, so I'm going to make a couple more torches. Which brings us very nicely to the goal of today's video. You may recall that, well, in the last episode, I went into a mine, and it kicked my ass right back out again. Today, I'm going back, because I have better armor, a better weapon, more resources, I've got a kick-ass soundtrack, probably. I'm going to go back into that mine, and I'm going to find some junk. Now my goal is to go as low as I can, so I can create and mine some obsidian, so that I can set up a nether portal. Although, frankly, I will settle for just not dying at this point. You know, I'm kind of sad I already used the gauntlet music in a previous video, because that's on my go-to playlist for when you want to feel like a big damn hero. And I'm sure future me will find something suitably amazing to dub underneath our grand adventure. Whoa, hey fella. You are remarkably close to the surface for this time of the day. And I'm sorry, I always giggle when these characters get some degree of verticality. I don't know why. Oh, you want to go? Because that last guy didn't go so well. Yeah, he got fall damage too! Because I'm up here, and you're down there. And that means that I am the higher life form. Oh, forgot my torch. Sorry guys, I was too busy trying to keep myself alive in that one. So, I have an idea of what's in the first little part of this cave, because I did a bit of exploring before. I mean, scouting, we will call it. Because that way it doesn't sound like I backed down super hard when the going got tough. And I think that guy was just on his way somewhere. Like, I think I just interrupted somebody's morning commute to the skeleton factory, where they make humorous puns. Am I going to retract that joke? No, I'm not. Alright, let's see what we got down here. It looks like it could be something. Is it? Oh, it's absolutely nothing. Alright then. I really hope I didn't get myself all hyped up for that and that alone. You better give me something better, game. Welcome to the oddities of the English language, everybody. Now, seriously, when I see a sentence containing that, I have to take a long, hard look at it and really just reconsider what on earth I'm doing with my primary language. Okay. Now, there is a creeper down there, but I should be okay. I'm just going to snag this, and then I'm going to deal with him. So yeah, English is weird sometimes. Like, there's that sentence that's just the word had 7 times in a row. Oh, and what the hell? Do you see this? He spotted me, and he's coming right for me. Like, how did this guy spot me in the dark, behind him, when the other guy let me stand next to him in broad daylight? Now, this game is weird sometimes. Let's get rid of you. And then we can... Oh, and how is it that that guy didn't explode? Did I just use that in a sentence after complaining about it? I think I did. Welcome to the English language, everybody! Right, I should be okay from that guy from over here. Okay, maybe I'm not. Man, that guy's got some really good range. That's pretty impressive, skeleton guy. Didn't do you any good, but it was still quite impressive. And now, time enough to do some mining. And to answer a question from Cornelius P. Mofersmack, better known as Duke of the Bump on YouTube, who wants to know what's going on with that blue bar above my toolkit. Well, sir, the bar is your EXP counter, and the blue number is your level. But it doesn't do what you might think it does, because a higher level doesn't make you stronger, like in an RPG. You cash in your level points when you buff your equipment at an enchanting table. And it's my intention to set up one of those. Well, I think we've learned a valuable lesson today, everybody, and that is that you should always wear safety goggles. I have no idea how else I got away without taking a single pip of damage from that. And I also have no idea how I managed to fall for that again. I told you, I'm gonna die when I stop paying attention and the game blows me up for it. Whoa. Okay, so this isn't gonna show up so well in the video, but we've got a monster party over here. Oh, and they brought an archer as well. I did not see you. Which is pretty weird, because you are the one that is the most brightly coloured. Alright, get out of here, you! So I mentioned how much I like the monster designs in this texture pack. I like them in the overworld. Like, I'm less keen on it underground, when I have to look for the pitch-black creeper in the pitch-black darkness. And I should be okay for now. I mean, I say that, creepers spawn in the darkness, so you never know. And that sounds a lot deeper than it actually is. You know, it's not like the darkness in my heart gives rise to the monsters. They literally only spawn in when ambient light is low. Which is a really clever way of disguising popping. And the only exception to that is a monster spawner, like the one we found when we went on that adventure. That just makes monsters appear based on how close you are. It's kind of a jerk move, really. Anything up here? Well, how about we clear out some headspace and go and find out, Andy? And I'm never entirely sure how tall my character is in this game. Some of my older houses feel a little claustrophobic because I put the roof directly above my character's head rather than giving it a little bit of room. I mean, if I just gave in and I built a mansion the size of which would tear the very earth from its axis, I wouldn't have that problem. But no, I've got to go and be modest and sensible. Ooh, but free arrows, though. I will certainly take that. Also, for someone who's been playing this game for about 5 odd years now, you'd expect I'd know how long my reach is already. I always overestimate. Alright, what's up here? Grass? That's an odd one. Oh, and there he is. I heard a skeleton derping around somewhere, but it sounded like he was taking damage. So yeah, you'll... Oh, forget that! I see gold! Okay. It looks like we'll be okay for now. So, I'm going to get this literal buried treasure. Now, gold works pretty much the same in-game as it does in the real world. It is really soft and pliable, so you can make tools and armor with it, and it will work really well. Like, gold tools are actually the most efficient ones in the game, but they degrade and they break really, really quickly. And what the heck is that arrow doing down here? Well, I can't pick it up, so that means it's come from a skeleton, but why did it fire this way? What a mystery. Oh, well, look at that! That's dumb. That's not how lava works. Ah, there we go. mean, I don't need this lapis lazuli for anything crafting-wise. What is that hissing noise? Aha! I found the base layer of lava, so I can get some obsidian, as was my plan the whole time. So yeah, as of right now, I don't need lapis lazuli for crafting. Oh, that was dumb. Alright, there we go. Now we fixed it. Again. And I'm going to finish the sentence if it kills me. I'm going to grab this lapis lazuli because I want to carpet my house in blue, and you use that for the dye. That's why the sprite in this texture pack is a little ink bottle. Which is kind of hard to see, I know, because my guy just snatches it out of the air. Also, this is similarly stupid. I can see this tunneling through to the lava and killing me. Here lies CPC Gamer. He died doing what he loved, playing with lava. Do you know you can actually drink lava? I mean, you can only do it once, because you die, but you can technically do it. And you know what? I'm going to build across this little gap to see what's over there. Alright, anyone? No. Okay. You see, this is the one advantage of building where I am. I know that the monsters are going to come from over there. So, this is one of... Oh yeah, no, that's fine. I didn't want to build a bridge anyway. Just throw the block down there. I'll just make my own steps down. You didn't win. Right. Whoa! Okay. Careful now. You absolutely don't want your controller to bug out and throw you forwards when you're playing around with the lava. And you know what? I'm here, so I might as well snag it. I'm taking this redstone. If I couple it with the gold that I found just now, I could build a clock. Not entirely sure what the point would be if I did that. Because it's a nice decoration for my house or something. And check it out, it's the Haunted Redstone Variety Hour! Look at that song and dance routine! And you know what? This looks like a good enough place to grab the obsidian I came for. So... Wow, that was stupid. Into the trash you go! I meant to put a torch up there. Because I'm going to get rid of this lava. And I'm very slowly realizing, 3 hours in, that getting rid of my lava makes the videos kinda dark. Oh, hang on. This guy's stuck in a current, so... This is actually pretty handy for me. Means we can get rid of him without too much hassle. I wonder what's over here. I like how I set myself a very simple target, and I've totally ignored it from, like, 3 different tangents now. But hey, it wouldn't be a CPC Gamer video without it. Ah, whatever. Let's go and do the thing that I explicitly set out to do at the start of all this. I'll behave. Now, sadly, this is going to be even more of a chore than digging down into the pit behind my village, because it takes about 10 seconds to get each block of obsidian, and we need 14 blocks. And that's 2.5 minutes of mining time just to gather some resources. Now, you guys might be thinking, wow, he worked that out pretty quickly, but I know it takes that long to get the ingredients for Nether Portal, because I timed it. Because I had literally nothing better to do. Oh, jeez! Well, alright then. I only have myself to blame for that one, because I killed the creeper that was over there minding its own business. When I did that, I gave the game license to spawn another one, and there it is, getting its revenge. You better not do that again, game. That's like the 3rd time that I've fallen for that trick now. It's getting increasingly hard to believe when I say, oh yeah, no, I meant to do that, every single time. And my current I meant to do that tack is that was a demonstration of this game's physics. You see how the walls got blown down, but the obsidian stayed put? That's because the only thing that can move obsidian is a diamond pickaxe. And you know what? I don't know where I learned that. It's certainly not in the tutorial world. I don't know where I learned most of the stuff I know about this game. I just know it. I'm just gonna have a few more bits. You know, it's kind of like the floor is lava. Everybody knows how to play it without necessarily having been told how to play it. And this is one of the reasons this game can be impenetrable to begin with. It tells you pretty much nothing. It just dumps you in the middle of a field and away you go. I'm just going to grab this ore, because I'm still a little shaky about creepers. There we go. I wonder if there's anything down here. It's a bit of a detour, but let's take a look anyway. We might find some more diamonds. Probably not, though, because that looks like a whole bunch of nothing. Okay, let's go back to the obsidian. And just hunker down in the corner while I do it. I'm actually surprised this is going as well as it is. Spontaneous combustion aside. Because usually the lava is several tiles deep, and if you're not careful, you fall in and just sink right down. Alright, we should be okay for now. Because there's also a potion that lets you swim in lava, but that's not particularly useful that I've found. Well, I suppose that could be because I generally just play single player. So hey, how about that mining the obsidian? Would you believe this is the quicker version? Because it used to take 15 seconds per block, not 10. It was kind of an annoyance. Alright, so we're halfway there. So, shouldn't take too long. I just hope I don't keep getting distracted and wandering off in the middle of the job, so hopefully we can do this kind of quickly. I'm also hoping that by facing forward like this, I won't get ambushed by monsters. I mean, yes, they can still come from the side, but they shouldn't spawn over there because the lava's keeping it lit up. I mean, that sounds like a lesson that all children should learn, you know? There's no need to be afraid of the dark, son. The monsters that hide in it, they're the ones that'll get you. Although, having said that, I'm okay for now. I don't know if checking for the monsters stops them from spawning, but it will give me enough time if I see them coming. In theory. My track record for reaction time has not been very good thus far. And that's just against the monsters I know how to deal with. Apparently there's 3 or 4 new monsters in the game that I haven't even seen yet, so then I don't quite know the tricks for how to deal with them. I mean, beyond rush at them and swing your sword wildly, because that is the best strategy in anything. Alrighty, that is the 14 we need. I'm gonna grab a couple more, because there's something else I need to construct, and this will come in handy for that. And yes, I'm keeping that as vague as possible, to build suspense and intrigue. But it's alright though, because as far as I remember, I only need 1 more, and then we can go back to the surface and back to bed. And that's basically the goal for all right-thinking people. Survive long enough that it's not considered improper when you go back to bed. And that's perfect timing. Wouldn't be as much fun if I didn't have to fight my way back out again. I mean, actually, because that's one of my favorite tropes of level design, and it's a really underutilized one. Also, where did that second guy come from? Hey, Gravel. Do you know where that second guy came from? I don't know. But I like it when a game has you go through a level, do the mission, whatever, and then you have to fight your way back out through the stage you used to come in. It's a really underappreciated trope, and offhand, the only game I can think of that does it is Halo 2, which isn't even a very good game. Yeah, whatever. It looks like there's nothing down that way, so I've satisfied my curiosity. So let's go this way. Or not, because that's a bunch of lava. Let's go some way until I find something. Ideally something that is not a bunch of lava. Game, you are making this very difficult for me, you know? And I think it's weird how the game can spawn mushrooms in the rocks, because you can't naturally plant them there. You can only plant them in the dirt, and even then it's only in the shade. Well, it's kind of dangerous and stupid to squeeze through that gap, but it looks like there's nothing but lava everywhere else, so let's go. And hey, maybe there's something up here that's worth getting myself almost killed for. A zombie is not one of those things. That's part of the almost getting killed side of things. Did he drop a carrot? I think he did. I didn't know zombies could do that. See, now I feel even worse. Like, he was a miner, just like me, and he had his carrots to keep him going, but he didn't make it. Sad times, game. And then just to drive it home, I go and eat the carrot for my own selfish gains. Who here is the real monster? I mean, the answer is, objectively, the zombie, and that's why I don't feel too bad about killing it. And that looks either dead-endy or branching outy, so I'm going to say that I will explore that another day, and return to my house. This is the third time I have said I will return to my house, possibly in as many minutes, but I promise that I'm going to stick to it this time. Unless something really interesting comes up. Now I just have to remember what way I took. I mean, as you will see, the usual trick to follow the lights doesn't necessarily work out when the area is naturally quite well lit. But this is another one of those scenarios where I'm going to find myself turned around and I can't get back to the surface. But it's Minecraft, so whatever, you just dig a new tunnel to the surface. But digging up is a really good way of getting yourself killed. And it can actually be pretty worrying, getting lost, and I'm not entirely sure why. Like, it's a game. There is nothing at risk if my guy gets stuck in a cave. It just, is scary when he gets stuck underground. Well, with that said, I think it's now a straight-ish run from here to the surface. Okay, now I have to go ahead and fight my way out of the mines. Now it's an adventure again. I don't know why I enjoy trash-talking the mobs as much as I do. I mean, especially since there's little to no AI going on, it's just a fun thing to do. Oh, and this bit is always satisfying. Like walking out of a mine where you did a good job, and you get to pick up and take your stuff with you. I don't know what it is. Apparently I don't know a lot about why I play this game, apparently. It's just satisfying to pack everything away. It's kind of like the game, Viscera Cleanup Detail. A game where the only goal is to go into a horrible, bloody war zone and tidy up. Viscera Cleanup Detail is more fun than you'd think, by the way. And I completely forgot that I was under threat of monster invasion. I'm bad at this game. But we're pretty close to the surface, so let's just go home. It was a pretty packed-looking mine, so I may very well come back another day, but as always, we'll see how the game goes. Hey man, you want a carrot? I guess he did not want a carrot. See, friendly animals will turn to you and follow you around if you have certain things as your active item. Like if you're holding a carrot, rabbits will follow you around. Like when I went monster hunting. You can use seeds to get ducks or wheat to get pigs. It's a really cute little touch. And that's also how you breed them, which is less of a cute little touch, but, shut up. Also, why can't I navigate the fields today? What's up with that? Anyways, get rid of you. Anyways, we've had a clear run home, and I am damn surprised about that. Although, just watch. He's going to be waiting in the potato patch or something like that. Well, apparently not. Okay. Right, well, I'm going to go ahead and begin refining the stuff I found, and you guys should join us next time for some more of this. So until next time, goodbye!